get it popping. We get good. Get right with it. Good night. Boom. Get over there. All right. Let me get over there, man. All right. Yep. Let's do it. We here, man. We here, man.
I'm
It's
muted.
the playoffs.
Yep, we in the playoffs, and welcome to our playoff edition of Broad Street Blitz Take Leader Edition with the host Leader Johnson and your boy Cool Cat Connor. What up, Leader?
What's going on, Cool Cat, man? How y'all doing? Welcome to Broad Street Blitz Take, man. Shout out to Steve Ross. Shout out to Alex Reich, man. Doing y'all thing, man. Listen, Broad Street Blitz Take family. It's the playoffs, y'all. We here. It's the playoffs.
We here. So start us off, Leader. We always kick it off with you. So
well, first, I wanted
to, what do you want to talk about?
Well, the first thing I wanted to we're gonna go on to what happened. I attended the Eagles Redskins game. I did. I was there. Great experience. My first time at the link. My first visit to the link. Me and my girl went there, and man, we had a good time, man. You got that pick, Cool Cat, man. You got that pick.
Let me download it and put it.
Because I just want listen. Let me tell y'all something, man. I'm an Eagle diehard, right? But if I'm telling you where to watch that, you're gonna watch it. The link is unbelievable experience. I had a good time.
Yeah, because I like sitting at the 200 level, but part of me is now saying you might want to sit at the lower level.
Yeah, like on some okay, is that the warm part? Is that the warm part? Like the lower level, it seemed like everything was cold. I'm a bad cold person, right? I have
the upper level is where the wind picks up. The lower level,
it do right. It do
I
right.
don't know, but
I was in 200.
The 200 level is when that wind picks up.
Yeah,
the lower level, I know Simone was in. I think she was in a suite, so I don't know about her, but I know.
Crazy thing about Leader from the first start, right? I came there and we got what did we get? We got some burger. We got the burger. No, we got some fries and a hot dog. Right? We get there first, and I'm already mad because I ain't nowhere to sit. I'm like, I'm cold. I'm super cold, right? And if y'all see my picture, I got on a face mask, right? I got the face mask. She's smiling too hard, man. My girl smiling too hard. I'm like, listen. So I haven't got adjusted yet. So they got a spot where you can warm yourself up at too. It's right over there near the elevators, right? So then also they got hot cocoa for you. You got hot cocoa, you can go get you some hot cocoa. Boom. So I get the hot cocoa, I'm good. Then I'm still a fool. I'm getting a cold beer. Okay, I'm getting listen, I'm still getting cold stuff, right? I go to Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, I go to Chicken and Pete's, give me some seafood fries. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going there, and once you're watching the game, you really don't care. I'm gonna tell you like this: the weather leaves.
Right.
When you up there watching the game, you don't feel nothing. You don't feel nothing, man, until you got to move. You like, oh, and then we up at the top, right? So it's like I'm like, oh, they fighting up here? Do they fight up here? Yeah. So it was a good game, but it was a bad loss. And I want to talk about what me and Cool K talked about the last episode.
Yep.
Do I think we should have played our starters?
Yeah.
No. Yes, I think we should have played them. They didn't earn. My thing was they didn't earn it. But then you look at the game, right? I didn't even include some stuff, Cool K. Like everything fell the way we wanted to fall.
Right.
Everything they lost. First, they was losing, and I thought Chicago were going to take it. Then Detroit came back, and I'm still tripping on how they missed the playoff. That's crazy.
Right.
Because all that mess they was talking. But we should have, if we played everybody. Now, they played Devontae. Devontae got 1,000 yards.
Yep. Devontae Smith got 1,000 yards, which leads to, and go ahead, Smitty, while you talk about that game, talk about this.
Oh, yeah, man. Only duo. 3 straight years. Not 3 straight years, but 3 years in the same season, 1,000 yards. 3 years in the same season. Last year it was almost happening. Devontae almost did it. He was real close. But man, listen, yeah, he got his 1,000 yards. Okay, both of them got 1,000 yards on the season. And the thing, if you can do that, because I'm all for it, yeah. If you can do that, then why couldn't you play the starters? At least for a half. Because in the half, they would have ran away with the game, and it would have been no way that we lose by the score they lost to. I just think that was a bad move. I'm all Nick Sirianni fan, and Cool K knows it. We all know, but that was a bad move, man. If you're gonna play Devontae, don't play nobody then, because he gets incentives, right? And then one guy was like, well, shout out to Emmanuel Acho and Sean Shady McCoy. They have a speakeasy show. Yep. And one guy was like, well, they didn't pay Saquon for the 2,000 yards. That's a little different. He already had 1,000 yards. So we ain't talking about incentives. He already has an incentive with 1,000 yards. He already had a monster season. And you hold him back and I was playing them too, but it's totally different from getting a playoff spot. That didn't stop us from getting a playoff spot. We were the top, so we were right there, one of the top 2 seeds. I mean, we was Philly. It was the best seed.
Right.
So that right there, we should have played them. That game, Tank Bigsby looked good. It was good to see Darius Cooper get the ball. Jeremiah Trotter got down. Man. It was good seeing him fly live, man. He was flying, man. He was flying all over the field. Cornerbacks play like shit. I mean, watching that, and I would have watched it. That's one thing I didn't want to see up close, because you could just see how they was messing up. You could see with Ringo, and I'm a Ringo. I support Ringo, Cool K. I'm all been about him. Yep. But what the hell was you doing, Ringo?
Exactly.
What the hell was you? Jacorian Bennett, you ain't play like you had been. You've been doing good in practice, and you looking at the playbook. You ain't play like you run a 4-3. I'm coming down on people now. In the beginning of the season, y'all know how I talk. If y'all watching Broad Street Blitz Take on any episode, when I talk, I'm always, if I believe in somebody, I'm kind of for them. And until this is clutch time. If you either with it or against it. Okay. And it's a good game. 5,000 yards, Devontae Smith. 5,000.
Yep. Hold on. Let me see if I got that.
Yeah.
Here it is.
5,000 yards for his career. Man, listen. I don't think y'all realize how good this man been. Like from the start. Everybody, there's a lot of things we like to talk about, and we're gonna talk about them later on. In we got some things we're gonna bring up for y'all. Mm-hmm. What's up to Little? I want to say shout out to Lil Griffith, because he's always saying the slogan. I'm a big fan of the Eagles.
Yep.
Season better. Eagles better kick 49ers butts. They better. Exactly. So I'm gonna shout out you, man. You always
got this mom in the building. What up, Cactus Mom? Shout out.
Always in. Look, she's always here, man. Eagles playoff time. I know she in there. She got a lot to talk about. We're gonna get to all that, man. It's been big. Smitty, man. Smitty since college amazed me. That's I never watched Alabama was always winning. There was never a guy that played. They had a lot of good players, but only one guy amazed me. And Devontae Smith looked like Jerry Rice. This is my comparison from college. I said he's the closest thing to Jerry Rice we are going to get. The closest thing. Because his route running, how smooth he is. On when he catches a bomb, it's pretty. When he catches a bomb, AJ might, knock off a couple of people, 2 or 3 people. But when Devontae run, it's so pretty. When he caught the one in the Super Bowl, we lost. I mean, it's when in Cincinnati when he caught it on Patrick Surtain. Oh, y'all remember that one? When he suns Patrick Surtain, the defensive guy, he suns this man every time. So it's really, really great to have 2 guys like that. And then, as a slogan I'm gonna say during this episode here, that's why we should win. No more games.
Yeah.
That's why no more games. We got 2,000-yard receivers. These guys have been doing it for a minute. They have a Super Bowl by doing it. They've been in the Super Bowl by doing it. Patullo, that's why we should win. All right. All 3 receivers. I mean, all 3 seasons. Y'all see it. Looking at Jalen Hurts and what he does. Jalen Hurts.
My boy.
We can talk about Jalen Hurts and how he wins in the playoffs, man. How he wins in the playoffs. Man. Oh. Never missed the playoffs. Show the other 2. Listen, Josh Allen missed the playoffs in a couple seasons. This is the MVP last year, y'all. Lamar Jackson. Twice. That's twice. That's 2. Magic Mahomes just missed it for the first time. Go back to Jalen Hurts again. What did it say next to Jalen Hurts again? And this is, what an AI overview, if any of y'all know, when you look up something, and particularly this is probably how many playoffs has Jalen Hurts missed? And this isn't made up. This is all a sum of things, facts that are out there. And it comes to this. This is the greatness of AI. They can get all the facts and accumulate them. And this is what you come out with. Did you see Super Bowl somewhere in this is just a little bit of it. The Super Bowl.
Let me read it for you about my boy. No, Jalen freaking Hurts has never, and I mean never, ever missed the playoffs since becoming the starter of your Philadelphia Eagles Eagles in 2021. He led them to the postseason every single year, making multiple deep runs, including not one, but 2 Super Bowl appearance and a Super Bowl championship and a Super Bowl MVP. I don't know what it says underneath there. I'm just saying what happened when he was in the postseason.
Patullo, that's why we should win. Jalen Hurts, and it's another thing. I brought this up because when Jalen Hurts has a bad game, the world ends.
Oh, yeah.
It's the 7th sign.
When Jalen freaking Hurts have a bad game, it's pitchforks and knives.
Like, okay, but can I ask anybody? When Jalen Hurts played against the quarterbacks and he had bad games, could y'all tell me how bad did the quarterbacks play? When he played Kansas City, how good of a game did Mahomes have?
Not that.
Yeah, we're going to get to Jason Kelce. We're going to get to Lane Johnson. Jason Kelce. Now, this is something here. I'm with it. Give him some more carries. Tank Bigsby, Jason Kelce came out and said, I hope to see a pretty decent usage of Tank at this point. I mean, how many times does a guy have to flash to be like, why are we not giving this guy the ball more? I mean, I think they'll do it. I mean, listen, Jason, we got a guy that's ghost riding the wheel. He learning as he goes. So
exactly.
he just
you showed me this photo too.
Mike McDaniel was just fired by the Dolphins, his coach. So a lot of people listen. They already calling for Patullo's job. It's not even the playoffs, and it started. They saying Mike McDaniel. How would we feel about Mike McDaniel being the offensive coordinator? People are also saying John Harbaugh, who also just got fired after 18 seasons and missed the playoffs only 3 times with Baltimore. Hey, I think he's going to go over there with his brother if he don't get it. But he'll probably be over there. I can see him going to the Giants. Giants need somebody quick, and man, to let him go after 18. Woo. And some people say it's Lamar Jackson doing that. Lamar Jackson, they said Lamar Jackson moved, so we'll see what that goes. But to keep that with the Eagles, yeah. Going back to Lane Johnson's back. Lane Johnson. Going back to that Lane. Go back to that Lane Johnson. The Lane Johnson. Go right back to that real quick. The Lane Johnson. That was the picture. Nick Sirianni. Man, how valuable Lane Johnson is an understatement. I'm talking about the offensive line when he's not there. Check the record. Do your own work. I mean, it's great to have the health that we have coming in. Go ahead and go to that the injury report for me, Cool Cat.
Yep.
It's great to have the injury report that we got. I mean, you might see some people limited. Brett Toth did not participate, but what do we got Cam Jurgens. But if you look at the Niners, a lot of people not participating. A lot of key people. Eagles are fully like the health.
Yeah, I would show you the clip of what Ian Rappaport said early this morning, but you can believe that Trent Williams and Ricky Pearsall is in doubt. Actually, hold on, let me do something real quick. I'm gonna let you hear it. I just don't want y'all to see it because copyright.
Yeah, I heard about them.
Let me let y'all listen to what Ian Rappaport had to say, and just remember, I can't show y'all because of injury, a copyright. And so listen up. I got my phone on the speaker. Listen.
Trent Williams, one of the best tackles of the last decade, maybe the best tackle of the last decade. I think it's fair to say his status is in doubt for this weekend's 49ers game, which is really troubling news for the 49ers. Dealing with a hamstring injury, did not practice Wednesday of a game week. And what you guys are seeing around the league now is everyone's getting healthy, right? If you can somehow put yourself on the field, you are practicing on Wednesday. Kyle Shanahan said simply Trent Williams is hurt. He's still hurt. It's a hamstring, and because he's enormous, it's a huge hamstring. We will check his status throughout the week. Not a good sign for the 49ers. Similar situation with Ricky Pearsall, the promising young receiver. He's had a PCL injury basically the entire season. And if you track injuries like we do, these are among the most troubling. PCL injuries, keep a guy out for 3 weeks. He thinks he can come back. Can't decel. It's another 3 weeks. He keeps getting injured. This has been Ricky Pearsall's season. It was Puka Nacua last year. There's a lot of this going around. He didn't practice Wednesday. We'll see about his status. And then better news for the Philadelphia Eagles, something that would make.
It's about Lane Johnson. But what you just heard from Ian Rappaport, Ricky Pearsall, and Trent Williams. Now, it depends on today because today is the biggest practice today for both teams. If Trent Williams and Ricky Pearsall, which means y'all better keep your eyes on these. On what up, John? Y'all better keep your eyes out on these practices on both teams. If Trent Williams and Ricky Pearsall don't play,
well, I'm collaborate on that more. What's going on, John Z? How you doing? That's bad either way. I'm looking at when I was looking at the injury report, I'm looking at the injuries, right? But obviously they're trying to play. So what he's saying is they're not, it's not looking good. And then looking at the injuries, even if somebody, like if they had limited participation, because people try to play. We know Cam Jurgens, Lane Johnson have, T.O., but you have a knee and an ankle injury as a receiver. And Trent Williams has a hamstring injury. We know how Jason Peters used to try to play. That's going to be, we don't have any like backup guys rushing you. We have dogs. So if you have that hamstring messed up and Nolan Smith or Jalix Hunt or Jalen Phillips is coming, yes, Trent Williams is a legend. He's in trouble. Ricky Pearsall, you're going to try to run with Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean I understand.
Ricky Pearsall might not play, leader. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, but you're saying listen for it. If they do play, I'm saying if they do, it's a possibility people play.
It's a possibility. Again, like I said, today and tomorrow's injury report and practice is huge for all of these guys.
Yeah,
who was either limited or did not practice. If they're on the field practicing, that means they'll either be limited or full go. If they're not even in the facility where these reporters will be at,
it's more of a possibility they don't play. But I'm saying if they are on the field, even if they on the field, Even if they was covered up as limited participation. If they are on the field, this is still a win for us because you're playing against dogs. You're playing against all pro guys. So that injury is not going to hold up too great. Even Lane Johnson's had problems with his injury playing. That's why they had to hold him out, and he's back healthy. It's a little different. You know what I mean? Like I just say, if you're playing, you're looking at our injuries, limited, but did not participate. Concussion, tosses, and protocol. That's not nothing to worry about. Even if he played, it won't wear on them. They just say that's a protocol. You got to sit back. Ankle, full participation. That means it wasn't bothering. Hamstring, full participation. That means it wasn't bothering him. It was something he was just getting over. Foot, limited participation. That was a little kicked up. But it's limited participation because he's Lane Johnson. You don't want to work him. Dallas Goedert, you don't want to work him. He's your starter. Marcus Epps, concussion, protocol, limited. N'Kobe Dean, limited. He's a starter. You don't want to work him. It's limited participation means chill out. Ankle did not participate. Why you want to put your backup in there? You're not even worried about him playing. So I just feel like you're looking at these other guys. Ankle did not participate. Ham did not participate. Growing Ham did not. It just looks real bad and did not participate, not injury related, just resting the player. Like some things, like it just if they play those guys, we still in good use. So I was hearing about Pearsall. They was talking about how he would impact. I was hearing about Trent Williams, how he would impact. That means these guys are trying to play. These are analysts talking on certain shows, right? But I heard they was hurt. I didn't know how much they participated in practice. This is the new part to me. So now, it's a situation where it's game time if they're going to put him out there because Ricky Pearsall has been impacted. They're going to try their best to get him out there. And Trent Williams is like a focal point. I mean, but you're playing hurt against dogs. So either way, this is big for Philly. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. It is. Now, I know you got some other stuff to talk about, but before I do, I want to ask you a question. Like, do you think Brock Purdy is a better quarterback than Jalen freaking Hurts? The reason I say that because I want you to listen to a 49er.
Purdy's a better player than Jalen Hurts.
Wait, I'm going to let you listen to a guy who was on a 49ers San Francisco radio station and listen to what he had to say about Brock Purdy, Matthew Stafford, and Jalen freaking Hurts. Listen up. Fast forward.
I think Brock Purdy's a better player than Jalen Hurts. That's what I think. As far as what I value in quarterbacking, I agree with what you just said. Jalen Hurts is a very good player. Jalen moves pretty well. Brock moves pretty well. Yep. They do a completely different thing. And I know that, so now we're dipping our toe in the water of the product of the system and fit and all that stuff. But it's hard to look at this through the lens of what would they do if given the similar surroundings. Matt Stafford scored 37 against the Seahawks in Seattle just a few weeks ago. Matt Stafford had wonderful blocking in that game. Wonderful blocking.
Right.
Brock Purdy 1-1 against Seattle this year, but the most recent one, that offense goes nowhere. It only scores 3 points. Brock Purdy did not have good blocking. So here's where, and yes, card-carrying president of Brockistan.
That's right.
My number is not 1. My number's none.
It's 0.
That's not me telling you that Brock is a better quarterback than Matt Stafford. Because that, for me, that's not the metric. I don't even know exactly what that means when okay, that person's better than that person. For what the 49ers do, you're going to need time if you're Matt Stafford or if you're Brock Purdy. By the way, if you don't have time, if you are without Trent Williams, if you are against a really good pass rush in the Eagles, who's better? Matt Stafford or Brock Purdy? I'd actually take the one with the better mobility.
But you see, he's saying this guy is taking Brock Purdy over any other NFC quarterbacks, especially Jalen freaking Hurts.
Who was that? Who said that?
That was a 49er fan, radio person.
Okay.
I'm a book.
Okay, sounds like a fan. Sounds like a fan. I just want to be respectful because last time I got on here and I want to apologize in '94. What was it? I remember you told me about them saying something about Hurts and
yeah,
I kind of was like saying some derogatory. I just want to apologize because I get kind of caught up in how I really feel about the question. That's just totally disrespectful. But no, I'm gonna go like this. If he's doing facts, he's not talking. He's talking like a fan. He's talking. I just want to compare both quarterbacks. I want to say this. There's no way he can say that Brock Purdy, with the weapons that Kyle Shanahan, the play caller Kyle Shanahan is better. When they played the Chiefs, the score was 25-22 in overtime. The first game, Jalen Hurts. Look at that. Just look at that game and his numbers. I'm going to say that so y'all can go further than that. The first time he played Jalen Hurts outplayed Patrick Mahomes. It was 38-35. They had to score 38 points on the Eagles. The second time, we know what that is. It's self-explanatory. So Purdy's been there before. He had his weapons, and he couldn't get. There's nothing he could do. We've been there. Mahomes has been there. You can't say Barkley because he's been there twice. He's been there with Miles Sanders and Barkley. Stop saying the weapons he has because every weapon he has, he's J.J. Brown didn't have the seasons he's had with any other quarterback, not Tannehill. So what are we talking about? For him to say Brock Purdy, that's how you know the opinion part, right? Because he says I think, and he doesn't break down any reason why Purdy's even better than Hurts or why he's saying this opinion. And then he says he thinks, and then he's saying this is when he capitalizes the opinion over every other NFC quarterback. What? Over Stafford? I heard him over Stafford. So why are you picking your quarterback over Super Bowl winning quarterbacks? I just don't. Jared Goff. I'm just saying. That's a little hard right there. Brock Purdy. That's a little hard right there. And this is going to be. You just put another microscope on this game. You put too much pressure on your team.
I don't know what y'all want me to say because I'm done arguing with people.
Yeah. I'm looking at some. Yeah, I don't get that Purdy went to the Super Bowl, but look at the performances. I mean, what is he looking at? I really want to be with you. I mean, if you see this podcast, if you see this, I want to be with you, fan, on that. But where are you getting this from? Where are you? This has got to be personal because I know, like Acho said, this they got bad blood in these teams, and most of them guys that got bad blood in the 49ers is gone. Remember when the Eagles beat them? I mean, they had bad blood. Ooh, Jesus, it was bad blood everywhere. I just want to say this. I just want to say this to end that. I love the 5 postseasons. That it's self-explanatory. Pretty much right now, after the Super Bowl he won, I just love to talk about good people and successful people. And then I'm a fan as an Eagle. So talking about Hurts, he makes it easy, but he's really self-explanatory. After the Super Bowl, he's like, what are you even talking about? You talk about the games. He said he's won games with these stats and numbers y'all talking about. He's been elite with these stats and numbers. Y'all just used to people y'all seeing be elite with bigger numbers. Hurts has actually came back and won games with those 100-yard games. Like straight up. Like he's did something different. He's played with different coordinators close to 10 times. And he's been to a Super Bowl with a different one and won a Super Bowl with a different one. Can I say that again? He's been to the Super Bowl with a different one and won with the Super Bowl. And he's played good with both of them. And you can't talk too much about their systems because if you go to them as coaches, how successful is Steichen right now? Has Kyler Murray been that successful? They're talking, but they're not talking real good about him. I'm just saying, Kellen Clemens. How good is his? We know Tyler, so he's the quarterback. But how good is the Saints doing? How good is their quarterback? I know Kellen Clemens is a good player. He's good. I'm not saying that. But how good is their team doing? And now, more importantly, how good is their quarterback? So somewhere in that line, y'all got to think Jalen Hurts got something to do with that, right?
Yes, he does. I mean, as you can clearly see, because I'm not talking about it, I just wanted to hear what's your thoughts about it. But yeah. Before we get to the 49ers game, because that's what you're all waiting for, the Philadelphia Eagles under Nick Sirianni and Jalen freaking Hurts will be going to their 5th postseason. When they're in the postseason, this is Jalen freaking Hurts numbers. They're 5-0, 34.8 PT per game, 13.8 points allowed, 14 takeaways, 0 turnovers.
Yeah, it's kind of a little different. One thing I want to say about that, right there, like Cool Cat, he gets a little, we big. Listen, it's the biggest Jalen Hurts fan I know, and I'm a great fan. I love the way he supports him. I love the way.
Y'all can see I'm rocking my Love Hurts hoodie, so y'all basically know where I stand.
And you can't say he's a Philadelphia person, so he's not being delusional. He doesn't have the blood to be delusional. He's just going off truth.
Exactly. When it comes to I've seen a lot of quarterbacks come and go. This guy right here looks, acts, walks, talks, breathes, sleeps a Philadelphia quarterback. Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at. Hey, y'all don't have to look at this quarterback right here. Don't he look like a Philadelphia quarterback?
Yeah, you act like one.
Don't he look like a Philadelphian? Rent stew, walk through the fire to smell the smoke. I had a purpose before anyone had an opinion. Really?
Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say this about it. What he is a Philadelphia. He is a Philadelphian, but he has in him what all of us in Philadelphia wish we had. He says the shit we wish we could say, because don't tell me you ain't looked at a press conference and they done said something to Jalen Hurts and you ain't been like, you wanted to go off. What do you? And then what he do? What he do? Well, you gotta keep the main thing. Why are you so? You want to throw a chair? You want to what? You right, Hurts. We go, and then we calm down. Like, oh, he is he's the perfect superstar. He's a perfect superstar. He was almost like Grant Hill, except Grant Hill, he don't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Grant Hill was like, man, he ain't do nothing. Like, he was superstar. He didn't do nothing. He's a great guy. Great husband. You hear everything good about him. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts not only, but Jalen Hurts won a Super Bowl. And Jalen Hurts don't get hurt. I'm not saying nothing to knock. I'm just saying he has the other things that, you know what I'm saying, that, oh, he's here. He's available.
Yeah.
And, oh, he won. And then in the clutch, you can't say that Jalen Hurts is a guy that doesn't act in the clutch. He don't fold. He don't fold up or nothing. I mean, listen, you can't make this up. He's almost like the Obama of athletes. Because when you saw Obama, you was like, how did this guy just act? He dresses great. He acts. He don't sweat a lick. He just boom, boom, boom. He's saying the right things. He throwing the right parties. Got the right people coming. And you talking about politics. He had to be the head of politics. Jalen Hurts has to be the quarterback of a Philadelphia Eagles. That is harder than to be any athlete in Philadelphia. You see what happened to Markel?
Yep.
You see what happened to Ben Simmons?
Yep.
You will fold. You see what Mitch Williams, they threw. Listen, it is hard. And Jalen Hurts, just like Nick Sirianni, that's why I like Nick Sirianni. It's another reason why I like Nick Sirianni, because he handles all the pressure and he takes it and boom, boom. Jalen Hurts, let's do 5-0, 34 a game. Let's talk about that part. He's yo.
But at home, can't throw though. But according to these people, he can't throw.
13 points are allowed. And so people want to say, oh, look at the defense. Well, look at how many points they got to score to beat Jalen Hurts. Oh, well, the receivers he had. Well, how many points did A.J. Brown score in Tennessee? we just talk about that, okay? Like listen, 14 takeaways, yet 0 turnovers. That's the two ones I want to look at. 34 a game and 0 turnovers. He's throwing the ball and it's counting, man. It's counting. Oh my God. So we can go there. So when they start talking about stats and they don't never want to bring up these. They don't never want to bring up these. Bring up all the times that he did amaze y'all with that.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So, yep. So let's go ahead and let's talk about these San Francisco 49ers, man. Give me the game plan leader. Give me the X factor, and I'll give you mine.
This is it. It's dog eat dog. It's clutch time, man. I think if we want to talk real, they're not more talented than they're more hurt. Philadelphia should go in here. I'm gonna tell you, Cool Cat. Like I was talking about the last 3 games of the season when they was playing Washington the first game, and then we was talking about that because they had lost and this and that. Listen, it's time to go in there and dude got 12. What Dallas got 10 plus touchdowns, 2,000 yard receivers, and his bad year, Barkley has 1,100 yards. Like,
yep.
Like I mean, Jalen Hurts has 25 touchdowns and 6 interceptions, man. Yep. 8 rushing touchdowns. Like, and this is really, as far as rushing, that's how you know Patullo's not calling it. Jalen Hurts had 14 rushing touchdowns 2 years in a row. He had 8 this time. Somehow he's not getting to the red zone. He's not getting to the red zone because Hurts is doing his job. Listen, Hurts has 25 this year. Can y'all look at his bad year that y'all talking about? He has 25 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. Off the year, he had 15 interceptions, right, in 2023. Since then, he's had 5 and 6.
Yep.
So what does he have to do to make y'all happy? We like Cool Cat said, we gonna go past that. If we go to San Fran and we talk about the game plan, I think it's a real game plan. I like when they run the ball, man. You got to revolve around the run. Barkley looked like he's fresh. When he runs, he's fresh. We need to go ahead, run the ball. I like the way how comfortable they was. And Patullo, this is the big thing. They can look good because they have the players to look good. Patullo has to call the right plays. It's one play I'm going to go back to. On Buffalo. 2nd and 12. They run the ball. 3rd and 12. They run the ball. What do you... Listen, Patullo has to be good in the clutch. You know what I mean? And I think... This is what Nick does. Nick gives people confidence and he runs with it. Nick don't say Nick is making the only bad calls he's been letting Patullo keep on play calling. That is it. He don't go in there and do majority of the play calling. What he does is try to put some tweaks in it, or he puts a play in the playbook where he says, try this. Put this in your rotation. He gives the confidence to Patullo. In the 4th quarter, Patullo's making those calls. So, listen, man, it should be Barkley and Hurts. This is how it should set up. Barkley and Hurts are going to do their thing. Let them do their thing. Patullo, let them play. Let them pass the ball. You didn't give the ball to Hurts. That lets everybody know during the season you haven't been getting the ball to Hurts. Letting them throw the ball when he should throw the ball. 30. That means he's looking out there on the field and he's seeing some things he's not comfortable with. Sometimes he can't throw the ball. Go to Emmanuel Acho. Emmanuel Acho broke it down. And he said that go to YouTube, speak easy. Jalen Hurts, he said Patullo was making Jalen Hurts play awful. And he breaks it down. Go look at it. Everybody. Emmanuel Acho broke it down for Speakeasy. What's up, Big Zay? My guy, Big Zay, man. Look, this playoff time, Zay. Playoff time, man. Playoff time. Listen, man, Richard Sherman believes, let me put that out there. He believes that the Eagles could be upset by the 49ers on Sunday because the Eagles' offense. Cool Cat, I'm a little frustrated on that one, too. Like, Cool Cat frustrated with her. They got the best players at the position. That's not why you think they could beat them. You think they can beat them because of that? Well, I think they can beat them because of that, too.
Right.
That's why Richard Sherman believes it. Well, what he's probably saying, and let me be he sees that the mistakes that they're making. Now you can't say because of the offense. You really need to say because of how Batulo calls the offense. Because if guys get there, there's nobody on no cornerbacks that can hold on to AJ Brown. There's no cornerbacks that can hurt Devontae Smith. There's no 49ers have a good defense. They're known for building a good defense. They have a good play calling Kyle Shanahan. But no matter what they do at their best play calling, the talent at the play calling that Sirianni can do, that Patulo's supposed to do with these weapons are not good enough to beat the Eagles. And especially because of the health. I mean, listen, they're a tough team, but they're not the Eagles. Even coming into the season.
Yeah.
Even coming into the season. So listen, and my go with Cool Cat again on the game plan for the defense. They have a real collective good defense. This is a damn good defense. And I was saying before the season started, and the reason I broke it down on one of the Broad Street episodes that me and Cool Cat had was, I was like, this could be a better defense.
Yes, you did.
I mean, they really could. The only thing we've been talking about all year, this is subtraction, is the cornerback position. And Doria's, listen, Doria's been playing better. Look it up, man. The passer rating quarterbacks have been throwing to him in the past 6 games have been around 80 quarterback rate. He's been doing good. Really, honestly, he's been doing good. So it was good for him to listen to Fangio, because when you see Fangio, the realest coordinator I ever heard talk, he was like, when Jackson first got signed to the Eagles, he was asked them about him, right? One of the guys, Ruben Frank, one of them asked him about him. He was like, well, they signed him, and he's going to go out there, he's going to play, and, they picked him. So I was like, is that telling you that he don't believe in you? You need to prove yours. And then when he would come out and play good in camp, he was like, well, he's playing, he's trying hard. So that's how he talked too. If anybody, that is how. And so he won him over because recently he was talking about how good the last time he was talking about how good he was. You got to earn Fangio. That's why this defense is good. They're disciplined. They're disciplined, man. Jalen Phillips, Nolan Smith, the guys who I feel they got to do what they've been doing all year. People are 19 a game against the Eagles. 19.
Right.
The last 8 games, it's been 15. Like, just do what you've been doing. Keep the pressure on Purdy. You talking about you think Purdy's better than Hurts? Who's been better on third downs this year? Okay, we're going to go to that. And also, who's been better against the Blitz? Go to them numbers. And who can escape? Can Purdy run like Hurts? I don't get where he's coming from. Has he been good in close games? Look at Hurts and how he's been playing. So all we got to do, put pressure on Purdy. Put pressure on Purdy. That's it. Just put pressure on Purdy. Do what we've been doing. Let him have to throw at somebody that's being covered by Cooper DeJean, a Pro Bowler, and Quinyon Mitchell, a Pro Bowler.
Yeah. So who's your X factors? I know. What's your score prediction for this game and the Stars?
First of all, Big Zay, shout out again. I didn't see that, but revenge game. Who should have the revenge? Us or Huff? Should we be getting our revenge, or should Huff be getting his revenge? I'm just saying. Did anybody see that season and the money that he got to be here? He got a paycheck. He got paid. So all right, but the score prediction, I think it should be. It's the playoffs, and I need to go about what I expect. I need to and what I think it will be. What I think it will be, we don't know. It depends on which Eagle team shows up. And I'm being very honest with everybody and everybody in football. If the Eagles show up like the game against the New York Giants, the first game, we losing this game. This is we show up. No, I'm not talking about the close games either. No, I'm not talking about those, because you got to be a playoff team to win those close games. Because I think people are really overplaying those close games and the 100 yards or whatever it hurts, whatever. But if you play like they had some terrible games this season against Chicago, if they play like Chicago, if they play like the New York Giant game, we're done.
Yeah,
we're done. Well, if we play like Denver, we was beating them. If we play like St. Louis, that's different. We were down and came back. But Denver, we were up and let them come back. That's different. But but if we play like, listen, cool cat, this is the playoffs. If we play like Philadelphia, this team and what San Francisco has with injuries and who they are as a team, they're blew out. What are they going to do against two Pro Bowl corners and everybody's getting – Jalen Hunter's having a hell of a season. Jam, 6.5 sacks, 3 interceptions. I did not know that's all he had. I knew I saw it, but wow. Jalen Phillips, what he's been since he's been here, been an impact guy. Nolan Smith is on the field. Jalen Carter is healthy. Jordan Davis is having a great, unbelievable, the best season on the line. Moro Jomo is having a better season than Milton Williams had last year. What are we talking about? This is a blowout. And if it becomes close, okay. We could, even if it's like a 1 touchdown or 10 points, I'm like, oh, okay, I feel like we could be better, but we got the win. But this should be just looking at the game, the injuries and where Trent Williams is and Ricky Pearsall. We just were talking about it. As much pressure as they're going to put. McCaffrey's who we worry about. You know, he's the man caught the 100 catches this year, 900 yards. He was the whole team. So, but Philadelphia hasn't got dominated by a running back this year.
Yeah. Kyren
Williams has had a good season. He didn't. What did he do? Josh Jacobs is damn good. What did he do? We just DeAndre Swift. We know that. What did he do? I mean, I'm trying to give somebody some credit. Like somebody had some cool games, but they didn't. I mean, Philadelphia doesn't really bow down to running backs. Even Derrick Henry, we beat them last year. Derrick Henry had a good game, but it didn't influence us. Like I don't see Christian McCaffrey with this defense. What is he going to score? 21 himself? And because we are allowing 19 and 15 in the last couple of games. What is he going to do? And then what you just saw Jalen Hurts playoffs. You have to let me see him have a bad playoffs because the proof is different. At home. Are we not at home?
We at the link.
I'm just saying. So I think if I give it a score prediction, I think it should be, it'd be 31 to 10. 31 to 10. 31 to 10 is what I think it'll be. We beat them 30. They had like 7 in 2022, something like that, right? It was like 7. They got like 7 points. So I with this game, but the only difference is, did McCaffrey play? Yeah, he played that game.
Yeah,
he played that game. So Purdy wasn't in there. So y'all thinking the difference is with Purdy? I don't think it's a difference with Purdy. We knocked him off his tail feathers last time. You got to be. You can't say, "Oh, he got hurt." You know how many times Hurts has got hit and got up. Yep. You know how many times he's got up. You seen him in games. He got up. Remember the St. Louis game last year? He got up. He said, "Ah." He said, "Ah." He got out hollering and still played the rest of the playoffs.
Yep.
I'm just saying. So y'all can't talk about, if we talking about Purdy, he likes to run. He got to be able to take some hits. So if he's getting hit by Philadelphia, like Stafford, who was doing it? The past game, Josh Allen. Josh Allen was getting tail feathered. You think is he as big as Josh Allen? Is he that tough? All right, y'all better worry about that. Can he take the hits? Because he's going to take some. Philadelphia's in the playoffs. They coming to hit people. All right, they are very physical defense. So I'm just saying, man, 55 to 10.
Exactly.
That's how I feel. Listen, SGA, that's how I feel. But I'm trying to be a little bit respectful to Kyle Shanahan. That if you listen to me talking before I said this, that's how I feel. 55. That's why I put that up here. That feels. Yeah. That feels like that, man. That feels like that. I just feel like, what do they have? Only with the injuries. Pearsall hurt. A lot of people didn't participate. Some people, Winters is not going. He's not playing. I heard he's not playing, but they said did not participate. So they're trying to make these guys play. When they have that up and they don't have out, that means they're trying to see if they're trying to push these guys to play, because it would just be out. So you're going to get some physical boards, man. And we are not allowing points to elite quarterbacks. All season. Even when Bo Nix had that good game, you know how hard it was for him to play in that game. So yeah, man, I'm just
Yeah, for me, my X factors on offense is Jalen and Saquon because they're not that good at stopping the run, the 49ers. My X factors,
Sure.
on the defense side of the ball for the Eagles is Quinyon Mitchell and Jalen Carter. Quinyon to stop any of their wide receivers. Jalen Carter getting the pressure and getting the sack. Those are my X factors for both offense, defense. My score prediction, I'll say it'll be. I don't want to say it's close, but it's the playoffs. Anything can happen. So I'll give it a 27-20 score because it's the playoffs. Like anything can happen. So. And like we all said, we gotta see it to believe it with Kevin Patullo. So 27-20 for this game. Let me, and then I'll pass it to you, leader, before we wrap up. Offensively, we gotta score some points, and we gotta score some points fast, man. We can't go 3 and out. We can't down the field. I need the offensive line to protect Jalen. I need Jalen freaking Hurts to be playoff first and go and score some points. Saquon be Saquon, Goddard, AJ, and Smitty be the best thing you're in the business today. That's what I need. Kevin Patullo, stay out the way and try to score some points. Like, stay out the way. Like, don't even show up to Philadelphia. Like, let Sirianni call the plays for this one for the rest of the playoffs because I need some damn points. That's for the offense side of the ball. Defense. Let's see. X factor for the Kittle and McCaffrey. Yeah, we'll see. Defense side of the ball. Sacks, fumbles, and interceptions. Like, they only got Christian McCaffrey and Kittle. They ain't going to have Pearsall. They ain't going to have Trent. And the other wide receivers, I'm not going to say they're bums because they're playing in the National Football League. We ain't going to go there. Like, and with a snap of the fingers, those wide receivers who are unproven can take it to the house for a touchdown. So I need some sacks, fumbles, and interceptions. I need Purdy on his backside. I need to stop the run. Kittle should be right. Stop Kittle, and then you'll have a chance to win this game. Now, it'll be hard because it is Kittle and McCaffrey, but I got the Eagles winning this game 27-20.
Now, on that's one thing in the microscope, the defensive part. The Niners don't have a good pass rush. The defense is really suspect to the run. They are. That is one thing I didn't microscope. Now, it's going on with Cool Cat talking about is what we need to do. Against tight ends, Philadelphia is one of the best in the league. Top 5 against tight ends. Now, against running backs catching the football, it's like a 102 rating. So we got it. We cannot let McCaffrey get to us. McKittles and McCaffrey are we gotta let that happen, man. We gotta let that. Yeah, this is, and I'm all with it. Like but it's real deal. This is the playoffs. It's time to, like Cool Cat say, anything can happen, right? But
anything can happen.
It's not supposed to happen. And he says, Nick's, yeah, man. Nick. We just need to do what's supposed to be done. He's saying let the players play. Don't Patullo, don't put. Listen, don't.
Exactly. You gotta let the players play. Is what I'm trying to say.
Stick to the script. Don't. If you got some new stuff and it ain't working, it ain't worked all season. You need to do what works now. This and Eagles. This is not ain't like it's a different team, y'all. This is not like he had to deal with different players. That offense got the same playmakers. The only person that left it was Becton. Like the offense got the same. So come on, let's just make this happen, man.
Exactly, man. So next week, good, bad, or indifferent, we will be here to give you all the news and stuff. Follow the Leader is coming up next. I gotta get ready for work. So tap in, y'all. Fly, go slide, go Birds.
Coming up with Follow Leader Sports, Villanova Radio, man. I got some stuff to talk to y'all about. Villanova just girls just won. Tune in, y'all, on Hardcore Sports Network, man.
Yep. See y'all next week for the celebration or anything else in between.